Hi, welcome to Sugar Free. This is a daily reading for Friday, the 9th of October 2020. Hope you're well. The sun is shining. This blustery autumn day, where I am, in any case. I'm English, I always talk about the weather. It changes so often, it's just hugely interesting for a bunch of socially cornered people like the English. It's always something to talk about. Anyway, let's see what we get for Friday, the 9th of October 2020. Okay. Right, well, we are still... Oh, man. It's like the juxtaposition of go and stop, or go and don't go, forward and don't move. It's like it's just building and building. And within that, like, that pull of these two, it's not opposing forces because it's not go forward or go backwards or go up and go down. It's just, it's more subtle than that. It's do and don't do. It's not do this or do that. It's do this or don't do. We've got the Magician. This is really the card of doing. This is the first step we take when we know we're going to do something. We do it. We start. This is the proto I can. This is the card of capacity. What can I do with the tools and the means and the materials at my disposal? It's all about manifesting, and everything is manifested from here. With the Fool card, the Zero card, we are the empty mind. Number one card. I am, therefore I do. So, very strong energy of making things happen. Next up, we have the Empress in the reverse. Just thinking, what is card 2? I just want to have a look. Is card 2 the High Priestess? I should know that, shouldn't I? Let's have a look. Yeah, card 2 is the High Priestess. Card 3, the Empress. Card 4, the Emperor. Card 5, the Hierophant. Interesting. Okay, so sorry about that. I think I should know these things off by heart. Okay, so we go from card 0, the Fool, empty mind, to card 1, the Magician. I can, therefore I will. To card number 2, the High Priestess. What is inside? What do I feel? To the Empress, card number 3. How can I manifest what I feel on the outside? It's seeds, it's growth, it's fruit, it's conception. It's in the reverse. So we've gone da da da. We're like, yeah, we've gone Magician, and then it's like, no, not going forward, not going forward, not going forward. The card that isn't on the table here is the High Priestess. That so something has kind of dropped out of the middle of the process of moving forward between the Magician and the Empress. Something's dropped out the middle. Okay, so there might be a sense, yeah, I'm getting this sort of sense of like hollowness. You know, we might be doing things, we might be, just going about our business, but there's a sense of sort of going through the motions somehow. There's no heart to it. Sorry, it's a bit miserable, isn't it? Um, but I think that's that's a good thing because then in the upright here we have the Angel of Temperance. So it's not time to be putting heart and soul into whatever it is that we're doing. Um, the Angel of Temperance is poise, a moment of rest. But what's missing, I said there was a hollowness and that like something had dropped out in the realm of the High Priestess between the Magician and the Empress. What's missing there is in these cups. So there's nothing actually wrong. It's just not time. It's inside us and it's moving from this side to this side, this side to this side, like one of those Tai Chi exercises. Moving the ball of energy, pulling it, squashing it, moving it this way, that way, holding it together. That's where the prayer symbol comes from. Held there over the heart. It's all there. The Angel of Temperance, not spilling a drop from either of those jugs. And she moves that liquid, defying physics, from one side to the other. So it's like, in a sense, it reminds me of what happens to the breath in deep meditation, or what we become aware of happening in breath. It happens all the time anyway, but in deep meditation, we become aware of it. We inhale, and then there's this moment of stop, and then we exhale, and there's a moment of stop, and we inhale. It's like that point when the wheels go around. There's always a bit of it that's not moving. Okay, there's at the peak and the trough. There's a point of stasis. That's where we are. Okay, and I also see that from this Judgment in the reverse. No kind of great hoiking out of karmic reckoning. No going back over old ground to sort of pick it all up, go through it all, work out the fullness of what's happened. No, not in this reading. And the only kind of like ugh on the table is the Empress in the reverse here. But I think it's more like a kind of a midwinter of whatever it is that we're doing. It's that point at the nadir of the year when everything is at its quietest and least lit. So in the metaphor of the breath, it's not at the peak of the inhalation waiting to exhale. It's at the peak of the exhalation waiting to inhale. But it's all there. Yeah, process is still alive, still moving, but we happen to have reached the point of stasis. I'm going to get one more, and I'm going to pull one from the Wild Kuan Yin Oracle. Kuan Yin, if you don't know, is the Chinese Buddhist goddess of compassion, closely linked to Green Tara of the Tibetan Buddhist tradition. Green Tara being the deity to whom I chant every day and have done so for over 7.5 years. And my Tibetan Buddhist Lama teacher, when I became a Buddhist at the end of January, and he gave me my name, we went through the ceremony, and he got in touch quite soon afterwards. He went back to India and he got in touch and he gave me my next practice to do, And when I'd done that, I had to do 100,000 of a certain mantra, and I did that over the spring, well, through February, March, and April. And then I spoke to him again. I got in touch. I said, right, I've done that. What's next? And he rang me on WhatsApp from Himachal Pradesh, and and he said, Tara, do the Tara practice. And I said, he said, do 100,000 Taras, green Taras. And I said, oh, Om Tari Tutari Turi Soha. And he said, yes. And I said, I've been doing that for over 7 years, Rinpoche. And he went, ah, okay. And I said, that's how I came to you. So he gave me another one to do. But anyway, let's see what the Wild Kuan Yin Oracle has given us. Okay, we have daughters of, oh, look at that. Got one of those ring lights. Daughters of the Red Tent. It's like the Mysterons, isn't it? This is the card of the Mysterons. Okay. Daughters of the Red Tent. So, yeah, stopping to pitch camp. It's a day of pitching camp and a temporary break in the ceaseless progress. You know, these people are nomads. They follow the yak across the Mongolian plains, and they are stopping to pitch camp. And when they do that, they really stop. They really build a home, a temporary home, and they know it's temporary. It doesn't matter. They build a proper home out there, wherever they are on the plain, and all the accoutrements, all the equipment, and all the nice things of home come out. I mean, look at this beautiful cloth that she's unfurling here. That's going to get draped inside the yurt somewhere to not only make the temporary camp feasible and workable, but homely as well. So this to me speaks of the juxtaposition here of the Empress in the reverse. Nothing is growing, but everything is still flowing internally. So yeah, another Hold Your Horses day. Right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment if this resonates, or if it doesn't. Please like, please share, please subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you for watching. Namaste.